We could have had it all, rolling in the deep. By the way, yes, I am wearing a shirt from last year's VidCon because it's the only shirt I could find. And I haven't even gone anywhere the entire day. I've stayed secluded here. Well, I've been more of a recluse here in my house the entire day. Hello everybody, I have a massive headache, but I'm pulling through the day today to film a video for you guys. So today's video is more so for the people who like detail, who like precise and in-depth detail about certain things. I know that I'm one of those people that likes detail and in-depth, precise details about certain things, and not really everything, but just the things that matter. It's something to see what happens, and it's also something else to sort of talk about what happens and the procedures and everything like that that goes on. And today I'm going to talk about what goes on at an Adele concert. So it's kind of a story type video as well. So how it all goes down is so, I mean, it's kind of, in a bit it's stressful. In a bit it's stressful what goes down at one of her concerts, especially before the show starts. So basically, for me at the Staples Center, I had to go pick up my ticket the day of the show because my tickets were will call because I was able to buy them from her website and not from access.com, because girl, buying them from access.com it was so stressful buying them from access.com the last time for like the original 6 shows. Like I couldn't get one, but like for her website it was a lot more easier. It was so easy. Honestly, I could not, like Adele's team is incredible. They get things done quick and they get things done right. So it was quick, it was fast, and it was productive and productive. It was productive how they got it all, and you know, I was so lucky to get a ticket. So basically my tickets were will call, which that meant that I had to go pick them up the day of the show. And the mistake that a ton of people make is that they pick up 1 hour prior to the show, therefore making a really long line to get a ticket, and you might not even get inside on time. So what I did is I decided that I'm gonna go get the ticket, you know, hours and hours before the show starts, because the box office opens at 10 a.m. If any of you guys are actually going to the concerts, if you're lucky enough to get a ticket, if you have a will call ticket, the most intelligent thing you can do is get the ticket by 10 a.m. Like, go to the box office, go to the venue at 10 a.m., go to the box office, get your ticket there, and you only have to enter inside when it's time to go inside. So it was like that. I got my ticket at like 1 p.m. I went there at 1 p.m. to go get the ticket. I got it, and it's right here. It's right there. I got it, and then I went back home, and well, actually I didn't go back home. So what I did afterwards, I did the awful mistake of deciding that, oh, let's go to Glendale. Let's go to Glendale when there's only 2 hours left till the doors open. So I went to Glendale, but did I buy something? I didn't even buy anything. It was mainly for my mother and my siblings because they wanted to go. So I decided to, instead of staying at home, let's just go. And so I went, and the awful mistake was that we were there so long to the point where it was 6:30 and I was still there, and I wanted to leave there by 5:30 to arrive home at 6 to be able to get dressed quick enough and then go to the venue by 6:10 or 6:20. That didn't happen. I ended up going to the venue at 7:30, which is so bad. And guys, please do not do that. If you're gonna go see her, please do not go to the venue at 7:30 because there is a long line. It's so long. The line is so long just to enter because security is really strict, especially because it's Adele. It's not Selena Gomez, it's Adele, so they're a lot more stricter. They check every single pocket and every single centimeter of your bag to check that you don't have a weapon inside of you. So they check everything. They took everything out of my bag and then they placed it back very neatly and very properly, and then I went inside, got the ticket scans, then I refrained from going inside for 10 minutes because I was so nervous. I went to the bathroom, I meditated for a little bit, and then I went inside, and it was glorious and it was incredible and it was amazing. A few things to keep in mind if you do want to buy merchandise for the show that you're going to. If you do want to buy merchandise, I say get it when you get the ticket because it's so stressful. Like after the show, I bought some of the merchandise after the show. It was a long line. I stayed at the Staples Center for at least an hour after the show, and just in a line to get the bag, the book, and I think it was the shirt too. I stayed an hour after just to get those 3 things, because the line gets long because everybody just wants to go home, but they want to go home with like a memory of the show, so they try to buy stuff after the show. Buy them before, just be a lot more prepared. Buy them before. And also, here's an issue that I want to talk about, which is the Storytime version, which is my issue with a worker there that worked at one of the merch stands, because there's going to be merch stands inside and then outside at the venue as well. At least that's what there was at the Staples Center. There was some inside and there was some outside. The outside ones are for everybody. You don't have to buy a ticket if you want to buy merch from outside. You could just buy it and not have a ticket. It's all good. But the thing is that for every show that she does, she brings out a limited edition lithograph, which they only make 150 of those lithographs, and they cost $60. The issue that I had, which honestly, guys, like, let me know in the comment section what you think about this. So basically, I couldn't get a lithograph for the day of the show that I went to, but the guy who worked at one of the merch stands told me that I could come back tomorrow and get a lithograph for tomorrow's show, but it would still kind of be the exact same thing, just that the difference would be that it was different colors and the one from last night's show. But so I decided, you know what, like, it's not for my show, but it's okay, I'll still have a lithograph. So I decided to go there really early. I got there at like 1 p.m. and they already had the merch stands outside of the Staples Center. They already had them outside, and I decided to go. I went to the merch stand. There was only one lithograph left. I told the guy, you know, can I get that lithograph? He said, sure, it'll be $60. I didn't bring my card or anything with me because I wasn't sure if it was there, and if it wasn't there, I didn't want to just bring my card and, you know, just leave empty-handed. So I told the guy, okay, I'll be right back in 1 minute. My car is right in front. I'm just gonna go get the card to pay the lithograph for you. I'm just gonna go get it. And so he told me, okay, sure, I'll save it for you. Okay, so then I went running to my car to go get the card from my mother. And then when I got back, like, please let me know what you guys think about this. When I got back, I told the guy, okay, here's the card. He told me, oh, I sold it to somebody else. Seriously. He told me, okay, I'll save it for you, and then he sold it to somebody else. Like, that is unprofessional. To me, that is unprofessional. If I was the guy working there, I would have saved it. I would have at least waited 10 minutes for that person to come back with the card to pay for it. I would have at least waited 5 or 10 minutes. But this guy did not even wait a second. I didn't even take that long. I only took like 30 seconds to go to my car because it was like right in front of the store. It was like right in front of the merch stand, and he sold it to somebody else knowing that I wanted it and that I was gonna pay for it. That was extremely disrespectful, and that was seriously unprofessional, and I was so outraged. You will not believe how frustrated I was by this, because it was just so... It was such an awful thing to do. Honestly, it was such an awful thing to do. So guys, please be aware of that you might not get a lithograph if you're going to the show. And if you really want to get a lithograph, go at 1 p.m. or 12 p.m. if you can, to go get a lithograph on the outer merch stand. Get one there. And if you don't get one there, that's fine. Just arrive really, really early to be one of the first people who will get inside the venue, because they have 15 in each merch stand. So they have 15 lithographs in each merch stand. So if you really want to get one, like, get to the venue at 5:30 and be one of the first people in line, and you'll be able to buy one. That's if you really want the lithograph. If you don't want it, that's fine. You could just get there at any time. And one thing I'm sure you all are aware of is that Adele likes to talk a lot. She likes to talk a lot in some of her shows, and literally one of her shows in San Jose, I wasn't there, I just read it that some guy just like yelled at her, just sing already! And that was so rude. That was so rude. Like Adele said, go suck my... And also, if you are in the floor section, I was in the floor section. I was so happy I was able to get a ticket for the floor section. If you're in the floor section, and if you're right next to like the stage, like where she comes up and sings hello, get that selfie, get that video, try to get up on that stage, try to get your 15 minutes of fame moment there, because they're worth it and they're incredible. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to get those 15 minutes of fame because I was a bit far from the stage. I was like 4 rows back, but she did see me for a second. She did see me. She did spot me a few times, especially when she was like doing her like Adele feet moment. She did spot me a few times. You can see it in the vlog, which, guys, by the way, first of all, thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving it so much love and so much support. Like, literally, the views have skyrocketed so much. I think the last time this happened was with my clickbait Sia video. It was with the clickbait video that people thought I actually filmed Sia performing at Coachella, but in reality, it was just It was just clips of her performance from the live stream. And the last tip for you guys, have fun, enjoy the moment, because truthfully, seeing her live is such a memorable and unforgettable thing to witness. She has such a powerful voice, and I like to call the show that I went to a triumph show, mainly because she was sick the week before. She canceled the Phoenix show, and I was really afraid that she was going to cancel this show. But I honestly, if she would have canceled it, I wouldn't be that disappointed, because I already had a ticket, and that ticket would be valid for the next show, so I would not have been disappointed. But I like to call it a triumphant show because she came out, she sang even better than she did before, and it was just incredible. And I really could care less that I was like 17 rows back from the main stage, but I was still 4 rows in front of the B stage. It was still an incredible experience, and if you're lucky enough to get like a floor seating or a VIP seating, it'll be an even more phenomenal experience. Also, I didn't know Colton Haynes was at that show, and I didn't even know Brooklyn Beckham was at the show that I went to. Where are they? Where were they? I know Colton was like literally like 5 rows like right next to me. Like I knew that, but I never saw him because I was way too like, oh, it's Adele. I was way too like to find out that he was there. So Colton, if you're watching this video, let's chat about Adele for like 24 hours. Yeah, have fun. Like it's a memorable moment. Take as many pictures, film as many videos, do whatever you like, and have just such an incredible moment, because it's definitely worth the wait. It's worth getting into a fight with one of the merch stand workers, and it's worth waiting 30 minutes just to get inside, and it's worth the security taking everything out of your bag and then putting it back neatly and then going inside. It's worth it all because it's such a memorable event, and it's just incredible. And with that said, I'm gonna end this video right here. Thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you so much for all of the love on the performances I uploaded it, and the full vlog that I uploaded as well, which was an hour long, and I can't believe 600 people right now. I don't know about this when I upload this video. I don't know how many views it has, but right now it's at 600 views, which is incredible. I didn't even know 600 people had an hour of their life to spare for me, so thank you so much to the 600 people who watched it. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a massive thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section if you want story time videos from me. I don't want to become one of those YouTubers that just does story times all the time. Like, I'm surprised you're still alive and you're not dead by so many brutal stories that you put on your videos. But let me know if you want story times. I have some appropriate stories or some inappropriate stories, and there's other stories that I just don't want to relive again. That went dark so quickly. And as well, subscribe if you're new. I always have seen new viewers and new daydreamers as well in the comment section, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Wow, I end the video out of
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.